Okay, we will use no naughty words today, I promise.
We may allude to them a little bit.
I hope not.
Well,
sadly, my brain goes right there.
I'm thinking of 2 words.
Stop it. Are those the 2?
No.
Shut up.
Okay, now I'm thinking of
4 words.
4 words.
If you want to guess what those 4 words are, you've obviously liked, subscribed, and followed This Is Really News.
Leave it in the comments section. Leave what your guess is in the comments.
No. Good. All right, fine. Go ahead.
Yeah,
in the comment section.
That'd be
bad.
good.
Couldn't be. It could not be as bad as you're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, subscribe, follow This Is Truly News. Have your friends and family like, subscribe this, and then follow This Is Truly News. And God help us.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true,
Really?
as far as you know.
A gunman entered an Aurora, Indiana convenience store and demanded all the money from the cash register.
That's what gunmen do.
Yeah. He then tied up the cashier.
Hi, give me some of that money.
He tied up the cashier and fled, forgetting the money.
That's what stupid gunmen do.
He tried running back in, but by then the door had automatically locked, with the bag of loot sitting tantalizingly on the safe.
Right there. It's right over there. You can't miss it.
Christopher Wilson of Spokane left his name and phone number with clerks at an at-home improvement store should anyone find something of his that he'd dropped. According to police, they did find something.
What was that, Scott?
Methamphetamines.
Oops.
Wilson was, of course, arrested.
I would guess.
And Bobby Heath, 26, stole a mobile phone from his own barrister defending him in court. He was caught on CCTV taking the Samsung Galaxy last May as he faced drug and driving charges. I wonder if his barrister just gets to slap him at that point. You know, Patrick's brother's a barrister. Maybe he could tell us what the rules are.
Are they like attorneys?
Oh, yes. Same thing.
See, because if I'm his attorney, I'm thinking, what am I here for? Why am I here?
Why am I even...
Good Lord, people, put him away. So 57-year-old Jim Baton of Westland, Oregon, has figured out a way to pay for his $110,000 backyard luxury pool.
How nice.
The last couple of years, Baton has hosted about 9,000 swimmers through an app called Swimply.
Swimply.
It's like simply, just put a W in there. Swimply.
Swimply.
Or take swim and add a plea to the end.
Swimply.
According to NBC New York, why is New York reporting on an Oregon story? Very odd. They reported he's making about $177,000 from this, which, if my math is correct, would be more than the $110,000 he spent on the pool.
Yeah.
Baton admits there's more to the job than just providing towels. He and his wife spend 12 to 14 hours a week managing books and doing maintenance. I love the income, though, but I generally caution people from it. It takes a lot of time, he says, to learn about pool chemistry and maintenance. I look at my pool chemicals probably 5 to 10 times a day. Wait for it. At $70 per hour, though, for 5 people, it's worth it to him, and his customers like it, too. He has a very high return rate at $70 an hour. Yeah, I think I could.
Yeah, I could probably get along with
that. For 12 to 14 hours a week. So,
yeah,
that is a lot.
Well, right. Especially since
$70 an hour.
Since you have what, a 2.5 hour work week and that's stretched out over 6 days.
Sometimes feels like 8 days. Beatles song. Look it up.
Flathead Beacon Police Blotter. 8:44 a.m. A car left.
Hang on. Can I just say I love these people? Okay.
A car parked on a cul-de-sac had a note explaining that the starter had caught fire, requesting not be towed. Don't tell me my starter was on fire.
Please.
Now, this might be an actual 911 call. This might actually be worth calling the police. 10:07 a.m.
That'd be the first one from these guys.
I know. An employee showed up to work reeking of meth, and it wasn't the first time.
I might have called the first time.
Right?
I might have.
11:07 a.m. A caller reported part of her fence was damaged and blamed the youths of TikTok.
I can't really argue with that.
3:11 p.m. Youths kept
Those
ding-dong-
TikTok youths are
something else. 3:11 p.m. Youths kept ding dong ditching a house. 4:02 an elderly woman accidentally.
It's only funny the first 14 times, then it gets kind of repetitive.
3:11 p.m. Youths kept ding dong ditching a house. 3:11 p.m. Youths kept ding dong ditching a house. I'm going to test this theory.
Okay.
3:11 p.m. Actually, I'm not. I'm bored already. 4:02
right.
p.m. An elderly woman accidentally locked her oxygen tank in her car. 6:27 p.m. Due to COVID, deputies would not extradite a man who had 2 felony warrants out of Washington. So the man walked away with some hammers in his possession.
Of course he did.
9:28 p.m. A man left the hospital with an IV sticking out of his.
So dumb as a bag of hammers is a thing.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
Okay, left with what?
An IV sticking out of his arm.
Pull the plug, you idiot.
He's afraid he'll leak to death.
Well, that is a concern.
Back to you, Antoine.
Can I do just one story that makes it's strange, but it's not weird. It's not overly funny. It's just cute.
Yeah, of course you can.
So you've been warned.
Yeah. If you don't like cute stories, stop now.
If you know your women's pro golf, you know that up until this week, only one player in LPGA history has ever Monday qualified into 3 consecutive LPGA tournaments. Monday qualifiers are for those that can't get in.
Yep.
The regular ways. Doesn't have a sponsor invite.
Yep.
So there's this tournament they play early in the week, Mondays,
Mm-hmm.
and for like 1 or 2 spots that are left open.
Sure.
So only one player has qualified 3 times in a row. That was Hee-Wan Han. She accomplished the feat back in 2001
Okay.
at the tender age of 23. But now it has been done again by Gianna Clement. She's a 14-year-old from Warren, Ohio.
Seriously.
The Kroger Queen City Championship this weekend, well, starting today, will be the 3rd in a row for her, which, if I remember correctly, she was at the Canadian Open, the CP.
Mm-hmm.
She was at last week's Dana,
Mm-hmm.
and this week at the Kroger Queen.
Wow.
Clement told LPGA.com, last night was kind of crazy because we were trying to get back to the hotel and stuff. This is the day after she shot a 7 under 65 to win the qualifier by 3 shots. There were 2 spots up for grabs.
Excuse me. Have you ever finished a round of golf under par in your life? Because I haven't.
No, I haven't. Much
Right.
less a 7 under par 65.
Right.
Although I did get to watch highlights of Annika Sorenstam's 59. That's for 18 holes. 59 on a front 9 is not bad for me.
And then
Lately.
she started taking out her clubs and using those.
And then, by gum, according to Clement, we got back really late and I didn't have time to think about it. I woke up this morning and was like, oh, I'm going to another LPGA event today.
Yay!
It was kind of crazy this morning thinking about the last 3 weeks and the qualifiers. I'll bet it was. She said, though, it has become less overwhelming each week. Her
Good.
dad, by the way, Patrick, was a competitive player at Youngstown State. And Clement has been on big stages. Okay.
But she played golf with Mel Brooks?
No, but she's. Oh, what up? She isn't set to start college until fall of 2006, but she is already a standout. She has cracked the top 100 in the world amateur ranking.
Oh, my.
That's amazing. I believe Rose Zahn is still number 1 for the amateur ladies, and she's heading for the LPGA. And Stanford should really be arrested. It should be illegal with the teams they've built. Anyway, she tops the American Junior Golf Association rankings ahead of, say, Anna Davis, who you might remember won the Augusta National Women's Amateur last spring, and Yana Wilson, who actually beat Clement in the final of the U.S. Girls Junior this summer.
Wow.
She thus became the youngest winner of the ACGA's Ping Invitational last fall and is currently on a streak of 6 straight top 6 finishes in world-ranked junior events. The only fly in this ointment is she has qualified 3 times. This will be her 3rd try to actually make the weekend. She hasn't made the cut yet.
Yep.
My favorite is they have a little get to know segment.
Yeah.
And I don't remember how they got to it, but they asked her about being a youngster on the LPGA and if she was working on her driving. And I think she took the wrong message. Because she said, yep, just recently her parents let her drive their Jeep. And the lady said, really? How are you? I don't know if I'm that good at it yet. I'm not allowed to leave the neighborhood.
Does it say Barbie on the side of the Jeep by any chance?
No, you see this kid and she's just a sweetheart. That's the scariest part of the whole thing. She is just and yes, it's battery operated, I'm sure. And
it's got it.
14 years old. You know what I was doing at 14? Me either. I'm guessing it was nothing important.
No, it wasn't. I guarantee it.
Wow. Anyway, good luck, kid. I hope you play the weekend.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.